Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Hey, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Elon Musk, after buying Twitter, once stated, "It's both a crime scene and a social media company." He quoted that tweet recently, after Usher deleted all of his old tweets. Why would Usher delete his old tweets? Well, it's because Usher and was once under Diddy's wing for an entire year. He lived with Diddy.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
What a life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
He was 14 at the time, and the things he did were not things he's proud of today. Usher saw and did things that many never get exposed to in their lifetimes. When he was asked if as a father he'd let his child under the wing of Diddy, his response was a direct no. And yet, he let this child under Diddy care for 48 hours.
Yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, when you get 18, you get the house.
And it's a 48 hours that Jaguar Wright believes ruined his life.
Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. And discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there.
Diddy over the years has frequently incriminated himself in interviews. He's dropped hints and hints of random things he does at his parties, like lock the doors. Among other things, Diddy, just like a mantis, preyed on the young talents coming through the industry, and not just them, but even some of the older talents coming through. He wanted to use them for his own good as well as blackmail them. And that's why he's been where he was. A lot of top industry folk are under his wing because he was running the show and keeping their mouths shut. No wonder Kanye West said what he said about him. We never knew, but he did. And now all the criticism Kanye had of Diddy is coming to life. What's your take on this? Please comment below.